Need a recap of Scream 6 before you watch Scream 7? I got you. The film picks up after the events of Scream 5 and following the core four of Samantha, Tara, Chad, and Mindy to New York where they go to college and try to get away from Woodsboro. And this film does not include Sydney as she and her family are supposedly in hiding. The movie opens the way every Scream film does with Ghostface terrorizing a victim, except plot twist, after the kill, Ghostface takes off his mask and reveals himself to be Jason, a film student obsessed with Amber and Richie, the killers from the last film's work. Then he heads back to his apartment, but plot twist again, the real Ghostface shows up and kills him. Then we switch gears over to Sam, and she's really struggling with killing Richie, as well as the fact that rumors say that she was the real killer instead of Richie and Amber. And then there's Tara, who decides to just cope by partying, and Sam isn't really cool with that. We also meet Quinn, their new roommate, and Ethan, who's Chad's roommate. Speaking of Quinn, her father is Detective Bailey, who's investigating Jason's murder. And this new Ghostface killer's calling card is that he leaves previous Ghostface masks at the site of his killings. And he also left Sam's ID to try to frame her. So Sam and Tara go in for questioning, but before they do, Ghostface attacks, and this time Buddy comes strapped, but they eventually get away. Then plot twist, we meet FBI agent Kirby, who we thought was killed back in Scream 4, and she's helping on this case too. Fast forward a bit, and while the gang is hanging out at their apartment, Ghostface shows up and he takes out Quinn, and the crew has to make a daring escape with a ladder. Detective Bailey is devastated and hellbent on getting revenge, and good old Gale Weathers shows up and decides to help the kids, and they find a weird shrine that Jason had in honor of the stab movies.
Psycho.
Ghostface then shows up at Gale's apartment and he takes out her boyfriend and stabs her. Then we get the awesome subway scene and Mindy gets stabbed, but Ethan helps get her to safety. Which brings us to the final showdown back at the shrine where multiple Ghostfaces show up and Chad gets stabbed. Kirby and Bailey both show up to help, but then plot twist, Bailey shoots Kirby and reveals that he is the killer. But plot twist again, the other two Ghostfaces are Ethan and Quinn, who's alive.
You're alive? What the hell?
They're Bailey's children, and Richie was their brother, so they've been out for revenge and even spread the online rumors about Sam. Kirby shoots Bailey, Tara kills Ethan, Sam kills Quinn, and then Sam goes all Ghostface and finishes off Bailey. And then Sam and Tara walk off into what we can assume is a happily ever after, as neither of them will be in Scream 7, but that's where Scream 6 ends.